What is up, guys? It's Epsilon Gaming here, and I'm going to teach you guys how to make custom crafting recipes today. So let's get started and make a new package. Let's just name that Recipes, or actually main, and then new class, which is main. So what I'm going to be teaching you guys is how to actually make your own crafting recipes for custom items or just different items. So what we're going to want to do is let's make it extends Java plugin. And all this is done in the onEnable, which is a little different than usual. So public void onEnable. Let's get started. So first I'm going to teach you guys how to make a shaped recipe. So what that means is it has to be in a specific order or else it won't work. So this is going to be shaped recipe. I'm actually going to start adding notes for the in my code just for you guys, so if you copy the haste bin, you know what you're actually doing instead of just copying my code. So what's the first recipe we're gonna do? Let's make an item stack. So item stack, and what should we make? I guess we'll do some pretty customized items just so you could see that we can. So first let's do a let's do an apple. App equals new item stack material dot apple, comma 1, and now let's give it an item meta. So item meta app meta equals app dot get item meta. Alright, and then app meta dot set display name. We can name it chat color dot light purple plus subscribe to, and the lore, which will be list string app lore equals new array list string. Import those. Why is it not letting me import those? Let me close this and re-import them. Alright, let's try this one more time. Alright, here we go. And then applelore.add epsilon color.red plus epsilon gaming. And close that off, and then app meta dot set lore app lore, and then app dot set item meta app meta. Alright, so that's what we're going to be crafting in the shaped recipe. So now that we have that, we have to actually make the recipe. So shaped recipe, and then what we want to name the recipe, so I guess we can name it apple recipe equals new shaped recipe, and then in these parentheses the item stack that you're making. So in this case it would be app, and then you got to import those. Let's see if it'll let me without closing it. My Eclipse is so freaking annoying. There we go. Alright, so now that we have that, we are going to have to set the shape for the crafting. So it would be apple recipe dot shape, and then it's going to be 3 quotes. You can use whatever symbol you want, and you'll just have to set them to the thing later. So set them to the material later. So let's do hash or number sign, @ sign, number sign for the first one, comma, number sign. Actually, let's then we'll make it 3 different items just to experiment with it. Then we'll do a number sign, a comma, comma, quotation, number sign, or a, actually at. And that is all for that line. So next we'll actually have to set what the ingredients are. So apple recipe dot set ingredient, and then it's the char, so it has to be not the quotation but like a single quotation, and then what we want it to be. So let's make the number sign where it says ingredient, material, dot, and we'll make that diamonds. So material dot diamond, and then apple recipe dot set ingredient. The at symbol we will make, we'll do diamonds, material dot, I guess we can make it apple. Nah, let's not make it an apple, let's make it sugar. And then the next one, apple recipe set ingredient, and the last one's A, and that's gonna be material dot, let's do a emerald. You could set it to whatever you want, this is just for the example. And then last things last, we just have to add it to the server. So get server dot add recipe, apple recipe, and that is it. Now I'll teach you guys how to make a unshaped recipe. I'm not going to customize the item because we already did that up here. So let's just make it a simple diamond sword, I guess. Make type shaped, shapeless. So what we're going to do is item stack d sword equals new item stack material dot diamond sword. Actually, let's do diamonds, comma 10. So this is how you make 10 diamonds. We're just gonna make it basically, I guess, a trade. So it'll be shapeless recipe. I did not mean to space that. Recipe equals actually the name. So d sword or fuck, let me change this to die recipe equals new shapeless recipe, and then what we're gonna make, so it'd be die. And now let me see if I can import these with, yes we can. Alright, now that we have these, we have to just, instead of setting the shape, we just have to add the ingredient. So it'd be dia recipe dot add ingredient material dot emerald, or material dot, let's do grass, and we'll do 2 ingredients. So dye recipe dot add ingredient material dot stone. So when we craft a grass and a stone, we will get 10 diamonds. And then we have to add it to the server, so get server dot add recipe dye recipe, and that is actually it. That is all we have to do. So now we just have to make the plugin.yml, and let's test it out. New file plugin.yml. I do not feel like copying or making my own, so let's name it recipes main.main. Alright, now let's export that. And let's test it out on the test server. So, oh, I have a lot of stuff on my desktop. Alright, let me find the YouTube server. I need to organize this. I didn't realize how out of hand it got. Drag that into plugins and hit start. And now we wait for the server to start up, unless it's already started up. No, and what's that error? Hopefully that's not for us. Ah, it is for us. Plugin is already initialized. What happened? What happened there? Let's see. Cannot load. How is it already initialized? Maybe, let me join the server and see. Do we have explanation goal? Why is this not working? Let me go back to my clips and see if I can find an error. Name recipes, main.main. Author J 2013 and recipes. What is the error here? Extends Java plugin. Huh. I don't see what the error is there, unless I'm just like missing something completely, which I might be. But I don't seem to know. Maybe I'll try to reload it and see what happens. I'm definitely making such an obvious stupid mistake, and you guys are definitely like, what the fuck? But we shall see. Recipes? Do I already have something with recipes in here? I don't see what the error is. Public void on enable. Oh, what is the issue? Recipes plugin. Maybe there's already a recipes plugin on there. I don't know. Let's try this again. Alright, what am I missing? Did not load it because there's an illegal argument exception. Plugin is already initialized. I don't... What the fuck? I don't see what the issue is. Alright, I'm gonna pause the video and see what happened. Alright, I'm back. So, what ended up happening, it was because I named the package main.main, and in a different plugin, the package was already main, so it wasn't targeting this one in the plugin.yml, it was targeting a different plugin. So you never want to make these the same name as in like a different plugin. Like say this is main and your class is main, and say this is main and your class is main. That's where it throws an error. So I never realized why people did like me dot your name and dot whatever it's called, but now I guess that's why. So I'm glad I learned that now, but if you want to change that, say you already did it, you right click and hit refactor and then rename, and you can rename it to whatever you want. So now that we got it working, let me reload the server and see no more errors /pl. And now let's do the normal recipe. So I crafting table 1. And what did we set the recipe to? I don't even remember. We need diamond, sugar, and emerald. So I diamond, I sugar, I emerald. And how did it go? It went diamond, diamond's there, and then we got a diamond in the middle right here. Then what do we got? We got sugar down here, here, here. I did not mean to place it in all those places. And I think we got 3 emeralds like this. And look at that, we got an apple. Subscribe to Epsilon Gaming. That's how you do that one. And then to make the shapeless, I grass, I stone, GM0. There we go, there's a stone, there's the grass, and we get 10 diamonds for each. So now we got 60 diamonds. And that is it, guys. Sorry for messing up and probably confusing all of you. If you noticed that before me, good job. Well, if you guys have any recommendations, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm out.